Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to episode 16 of our Infitech 2 modded Minecraft Let's Play series. If you recall last episode, we started setting up a bunch of new machines. Since then, I have to say that since last episode, I feel like this pack is really starting to take off, and it's really exciting for me because I don't feel like I have to mine as heavily now. I didn't really do a whole lot of mining since last episode. I mainly did a bit of building and moving and setting up some other stuff, which I'll show you in a second. For starters, I now completely process ores with this alchemical construct because, you know, where before we were getting 10 nuggets for a piece of ore, now we're getting, what, 27 nuggets? 3 ingots when we process these clusters. And so just right there, you know, we can turn any of those nuggets into metallum, you know, no problem at all with this. And then on top of that, the ordo is really not an issue at all. I've actually got a couple farm areas set up, and I'll show you that in just a second as well. In here, if you notice, I moved the machines around. We've got all of our EU stuff right here, and for the record, I was informed by the pack dev to make sure and watch out for your amperage. So for example, right here we have the basic steam turbine plugged in, and we have this one times 10 cable. Make sure and don't plug in like another power producing machine to this setup. You can plug it in, just don't run them at the same time, because if you do, your machine or your wires and stuff are gonna explode and burn everything. So I'm kind of glad we didn't get our power going last episode for those quests. And then in addition here, we've got our steam set up over here. I did remove the steam forge hammer. I didn't see much of a use for it right this second because you know, it was mainly making plates and we didn't really use it in the first place. And now we've got the bending machine, and it's just way better. And let's see, I've got all that stuff set up over here, and then I went ahead and built these steps. I haven't, you know, fleshed them out, and we've also got fluid conduits. This I'm going to wait until we get some facades from Ender.io to put there. But up here I've got, this isn't permanently where it's going to be, but for now it's out of the way and, you know, not blocking up our area and everything. But I've got our reservoir set up here, pumping water and keeping this full with steam. So and then if we take a step down, one thing I do want to show you really quick is you know, food. We've gotten by so far, but we haven't really, you know, had just a ton of food. Now what I've started doing is potatoes. At first I was cooking them, making baked potatoes, and I was eating carrots and everything from the village. Well, then I noticed that potatoes, they're just a morsel, so they're only a half bar, you know, as they are. But you can actually put them into just a pot and get yourself 3 stock for each potato, and this fills up a whole hunger bar. So your food actually goes really far if you do this, because it's 3 food or 3, you know, hunger per potato, and it's no additional ingredients. So for right now, until we really get into, you know, Pam's Harvest Craft or, you know, something else, that's what I've been eating, is just stock. It doesn't look very tasty, but it does the trick. So then if we step outside here, you'll notice I've got some farms set up. We've got potato farm right here. We have wheat, because I figure we'll need that for the biomass. Of course, that's our food. And then I have candleberries here for making ordo with. And if you notice, these are 1 ordo and 2, what is it, Famus? I believe that's what it's called? Famas? Let me double check. No, famas is hunger. Messes. And of course the messes we're not really using, but you know, once our jar fills up, I'm just going to start tossing it. And then over here I've got our Pam's Harvest Craft bees set up. I went back to the base, got our bees. Our forestry ones are just put up right now because the tropicals won't run here. So I went ahead and got some more bees, found some more bees for that. So we've got 5 of those set up producing honeycombs. You'll also notice we have an aura node right here with 16, 16, 15. Not bad at all. I think that's all that's out here. And then I did start setting up, I decided to change over to this red, this dark, this Cocobola wood. I think it looks better. And then I started using Z-tones. I should probably watch out, it's nighttime. I started using Z-tones for this, and I think it looks alright. I think it looks pretty good, but let me know what you think in the comments. I still need to finish changing over the stone here. Actually, I'm going to kill him for zombie brains, or zombie flesh, rotten flesh, whatever. And then that's the main building I did, and then I did finish the backside roof over there. But it took me a while on the gate. I was messing around with different shapes and everything. I think I like this shape, and I kind of like the blocks as well. I still have a lot of touch-up up there to do, but but yeah, I think that about covers everything I've done. So let's go ahead and start jumping into it. I'm going to grab this stuff because we're going to actually do something here really quick, because I feel that we're at the point now that we can handle it. A macerator. Let's go ahead and do this lead for now. What I was looking at here is item conduits. I was looking at these. They're not too bad. The main thing that's going to be an issue is this fluid solidifier. We're going to have to make that machine. So let's take a look at that real quick, because item conduits would really help us out. Oh, fluid, what is it? Fluid heat generator? No. Can't remember the name of the machine. Let's see. Fluid, no, not fluid extractor, fluid solidifier. There we go. You can move items with the pipes from GregTech, but I don't know. I mean, you got to dedicate a whole side to it and everything, and I'd rather just use the conduits. So that's what we're gonna look into first off. So we're just gonna need a couple electric pumps, some basic electronic circuits, machine hull, tin cables, glass, all pretty easy. So let's grab those. Okay, and I did make a bit more machine parts, and I will say it's a whole lot easier now that we can you know, just make wires and everything just so much easier, and it's so refreshing now to be able to do that. Alright, so we'll need some glass. Let's see here. Chest. What is all of our... Oh, I've already got the glass on me. Okay. So let's get this made. There may be a quest for this coming up. I wouldn't doubt it. What am I missing? 1x10 cable. LV electric. Oh, LV electric pumps, not motors. Sorry about that. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt that there's probably a quest coming up for this, but just like the metal bender, we'll go ahead and jump ahead a little bit here. So we've got that, and now we're going to need... There was a press that we needed. So let's take a look at that. Actually, I can never find things when... It's like Where's Waldo every time I try to open that up. And we're going to need this wet concrete as well, which means we're going to need a mixer, stone dust and clay dust. Oh, maybe it's a little bit more to it than I thought. We'll just need an empty shape plate, which is just those 4 steel plates, which is not an issue anymore. Yeah. Just need one of these. Throw that in there, right? No? Is that not? Okay, let me see. No. Metal bender. Huh. Oh, it's probably... Oops. It's probably in the wrong slot, maybe. Huh. Integrated circuit 1. I wonder why... Oh, you know what? That's why. I forgot I turned around that machine and didn't connect the wires. My bad. Alright, so we'll fix that really quick. There we go. Now we're getting metal plates. Sorry about that. And let's go ahead and see about putting down our solidifier. I'm just going to break this right here. And let me grab a few more tin cables and we'll run this over really quick. Oh, hey, buddy. Alright. And there we go. Alright. It's not ideal setup right here, but I don't know, I kind of like it. We may end up setting up later on a way to like kind of have the machines out of sight but still like maybe like a cupboard or something. I don't know, but I really don't mind them along the edges here. But we'll see. So we've got that. Let's make our shape plate. But I know there's like other pipes, but I'll admit when it comes to Ender IO pipes, I'm a sucker for those because they are my favorite pipes. Just because you can put everything, you know, all your different pipes in one block space, and the facades work so well, and you can see through them with a wrench and everything, and I just absolutely love them. So next up we'll need a mixer. Right here, the basic mixer, a couple electronic circuits, machine hull, electric motor, tin rotor, and some glass. Once again, not an issue at all. All pretty basic stuff. How many electric motors was it? Just okay. It was just one. Okay, and that'll get us the basic mixer. All right, and let's. You know what? I should have ran that cabling while I was down there. Cool. Pacha! No. I didn't bring my wire cutters with me. Dang it. I'll get it later. It's a little bit easier after that one because the next bit of machines are just one string right there that I just put down together. Alright. That'll get us power. We'll throw our mixer down. And there we go. So now we should be all set up to get our conduits. Alright. So we need wet concrete. It's water and 3 stone dust and a clay dust. Now how do we get the clay dust again? We just take clay and we can break it up with a mortar and that'll get it for us. Okay. So let's see. I should have some clay left. Maybe, unless I turned it all into bricks. Surely I didn't turn it all into bricks. No, okay. I didn't think so, but... Now, is it better to make this in the macerator or by hand? I'm assuming probably the macerator. That just makes 1, macerator makes 2. Okay. So we'll run this through really, really quick. I'm loving all this, like, metal processing and stuff. And actually, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and get some electrum, because we're also going to need that. Let's go ahead and make a little bit of it, because I imagine I'll be making a bit of these item conduits when it's all said and done. So... Oops. Macerator's so slow. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there. We'll need that for a quest in a minute, because we're going to be able to make batteries soon. So we should have a bit of this stone dust already, somewhere in here. And what was it? I want to say it was 2, right? For the conduit binder, for the wet concrete? No, it's 3, okay. And that. And let me just go get a few buckets of water. I'll have to end up setting up a reservoir or something down here so we have a bit of water on hand, kind of a thing. Alright. I feel like the stock trick makes food like just super easy. Because for a long time I was like messing around with bread and everything, and it's like, man, it's a lot to making this, you know. Now how can we... No. Stop it. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do, actually, is I made some fused quartz, because I'm assuming it's got to be pumped in, is my guess. Where did I put that? Okay, right here. So let's grab this fused quartz, and really quickly we'll throw together a cauldron. I mean a reservoir. Alright. And while that's running, yeah, that's still got a ways. We are going to take a look really quick in here. I got the fused quartz and everything for that quest, but now they want us to make a fluid tank, which is just 4 iron plates, fused quartz, and then some iron bars. I think we've actually got, yeah, we've got 4 iron bars. So let's get 4 more iron plates, and we'll go ahead and throw those in there. Now we've got enough for the reservoir, and our hammer gets us our cauldrons, and then we'll lay that out. So that's got us that. Grab. So that's why we needed the extra fused quartz for that quest, was for the fluid tank. Well, let's go ahead. We'll just put it for now. We'll just set it up there. And now we've got a water source. Now, where's my conduit pipes? I made up a bunch of these. between this episode and next. If you notice, I did set up a nether portal over here. There we go. We've got water. We'll just throw our stuff in there, make some concrete. And now I wonder if we can remove... I'm doubting that we can remove the concrete with... No. Yes? No. Okay. Probably with... something else we could probably get it out, but not a bucket. Alright, so now we have wet concrete, and we'll go ahead and start pouring it into conduit binders, and that'll get us started with that. And then we're going to need these electrum item pipes, which are just electrum plates. That's why I've got the electrum being made over there. And then pulsating iron, which is just iron and an ender pearl, will get you one of those. So let's see, it should be in this one. We'll just make one set for now. And throw that into the alloy smelter. And then we'll throw this, oops, into there. And while all that's processing, let's go ahead and make our fluid tank. That in the middle, iron plates here, and then that. And this is going to be a portable fluid tank that we can move around. I mean, we probably could have used it here as opposed to the reservoir. I don't know. But for now, we'll just set it, I don't know, right here. Yeah. We'll set it over here. I might end up using it for, say, going to get oil or, well, probably not oil, but something. And that should finish that quest out. Oh, nope. Oh, get a Yeta wrench. Do we have a Yeta wrench as it is? Or is this... No, this is just a standard wrench. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft ourselves a Yeta wrench. They're not too bad. I take that back. They're pulsating iron now. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We've got 3 ender pearls. And I'll try to farm up some or something. I don't mind. I want to get this quest done. So, we'll go ahead and get that made. There's our lead. I'm loving this 3 times ore processing. Alright. That's got us that. And we got 32 conduit binder. That's awesome. So let's get our pipes. No, it's a file. No, it's not. It's a wrench. Okay. Now we have everything that we need to get our very first... Oh, is it? It's ingots. I mean, nuggets, isn't it? That means we'll be able to make a bunch, if that's the case. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's not bad. Okay. So I'm not worried about using those 3 ender pearls right there at all. Okay, so what we're gonna do for starters, and I'll end up probably changing this this layout. You know, off camera. I don't think I have any wood cut up yet. Just something that looks a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, I meant to saw it and I totally forgot to saw it. Okay. Let's try this one more time. There we go. My mouse wants to click everything. Okay. There we go. And so we're gonna set this up. For right now, I'm just going to put it here, so forgive me. But the furnace and the macerator... I don't want to have to keep emptying them and filling them. So we're just going to set this to insert here. Let's see, does it do it? Oh, will they not pull out the front? No, they won't. Shoot. Okay. Let me try the sides, actually. If I was to put this here and then bring it up, would it work? It may not. They may not honestly even work with these machines. Oh, they do. Cool. Okay, so I'll end up changing this up a little bit. Yeah, I'll probably end up running wires beneath it and put a chest somewhere so that all of our stuff that gets finished comes out. And then what I'll do is I'll set up channels. I'll show you at the beginning of next episode how I have it set up, but we'll set up channels so that we can drop stuff into a chest and it gets imported into the appropriate machine and stuff. So I'll mess with that later. But let's go ahead and grab our pulsating iron. And let's grab our wrench and go ahead and upgrade this to the Yeta wrench. And now maybe we finish the quest? Yes. So we'll take the material bag. And we got tin and iron. I will take that. And I'm going to throw that stuff in there for right now. If you notice, I did start combining some of those credits that we have. We have a ton of credits. So, and I'm not really sure... let's see, if we go to the shop, if you notice, we haven't really unlocked anything else that's new, per se. So I thought we might buy some copper just to complete the quest and see if it unlocks the next the next quest line, or if maybe we just need to get farther in our quests. So go ahead and claim that reward. And our crowbar is right here. So let's go ahead and... how did this go? I can't recall. There. 32. Not too bad. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we just need to get farther, I think, with our quest line to get some new shop stuff unlocked. So let's go ahead and jump into... Let's go ahead and jump into the useful machines and get the extruder, because it'll make getting rubber and stuff a bit easier on us, and a bit less wasteful. So this is just some electronic circuits, 4x copper wire, bronze fluid pipes, LV machines, and electric pistons. So let's grab that. What was it? One of these? Two of these? I don't know. I'll just grab two. And bronze fluid pipes. And okay, the 4x copper wires I don't have made up, but that is not an issue at all. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and make a bit of copper wire. Throw that in there, and it'll start processing that. Alright, and we do have our antimony now, so the battery quest that we were working on wants us to get 10 of these battery alloy ingots. So let's do that really quick as well. I don't know if these make 2 for one craft or not. Oh no. It takes 4 lead and 1 antimony. Okay. And how much are we going to get from that? Oh, we get 5 battery alloy. Okay. I will take that. So you only need 2 of the antimony. Alright. works for me. Now I will say I have more antimony than lead, but that's okay. So we've got our wires, and we can just... Actually, I think I'd made just enough of these. Oh, we have to make 2 times first, right? Yeah. Make 2 times, and then combine the 2 times to get 4 times. And... Actually, I need one more set of these, don't I? Yes. Okay, let me get some more copper being made up. I'll just make a bunch of this, because copper seems to be something we're going to probably be using a lot of, copper wires. And I've actually got some copper in here that I can process and get, you know, you're talking close to 3 stacks right there. So, like I said, processing these metals and stuff isn't an issue at all. So we've got our battery alloy ingots now. We'll drop down here, battery husk. They want us to make 5 of these, just 2 plates, and then some tin cable. So, go ahead, throw that in there. Oops. There we go, there's that. And that, now we have our 4 times. And now we should have everything to make this. One of those, oops, a couple of these, and that gets us our basic extruder. So now we really won't have to use, I don't believe we'll have to use the alloy smelter anymore, maybe not, for making rubber. I could be wrong on that. We'll find out in just a second. Sound like a machine just got stopped up somewhere. I don't know what it would be though. Let me check on my Steam really quick, because I've got it turned off right now. Oh man, we ran through that Steam so quick. Alright, let me turn this back on for right now. I may cut camera here in just a second and let the Steam build back up in that, because it might take it a second to do that. Okay, because we are running a lot of machines. Oh yeah. So we'll probably look into upgrading this into the methane or biomass. But let's see, we need to get a extruder shaped plate. Just an empty shape plate with cutters. Okay. So I'm still making those other plates, and we're kind of getting low on power right this second. Scan this. So actually, let's take a quick look at this biomass. They want us to make the fluid solid canning machine. So let's do that. Fluid solid canning machine. Oh, it's just a standard IC2 one. 10 item casings, basic machine casing, and electronic circuit. So we'll just hammer out a 10 plate. And we need a bunch of iron plates. So yeah, I'm going to cut camera, let the steam build up, and then I'll be back once that gets you know, built back up, and we'll proceed with what we're doing. Okay, welcome back. I was actually gone for quite a while. I was setting something up, and I think you guys are going to like it. But I've set this up down here. We still have our original one. I did pull the mnemonic matrix off of there because we weren't really using it over there. So basically what we have here is we can throw our nuggets in this alchemical furnace, and it'll cook it up. And of course those just make metallum, so it's just going to go straight into here. And then if we throw candleberries into here, you know, it's going to cook through them. And then the messis is going to go over here, and I've got everything labeled just in case. The messis is going to go over here, the ordo is going to go here, and if we do the wax combs instead, what's that sound? If we do the wax combs, then the fabrico will go up here. And I have these void jars set up, and they're not too hard to make. obsidian warded jar and some blaze powder, a little bit of the aspects. However, we do have a lot of nodes on top of this mesa. I think there's 4 all the way across it, and I can get pretty much every element throughout here. So and so this is going to pump the ordo in here, and then what we can do is we can just chuck, say, our tin in here, and it's going to start getting pulled out, and you'll see it getting processed just automatically, and it's just pulling from these jars. And it looks like we're out of ordo here, but I have an absolute ton of candleberries. But what these void jars do is whenever, say, this gets filled with 64 of a aspect, anything past that 64 mark, instead of just filling up the jar and not being able to do anything, it just trashes anything extra. So we're not really using Fabrico and Messies, so I really don't mind it too much. But if you notice, now we have all this tin. So it's semi-automated, I guess. You know, we can just throw our metals in there, you know, whenever we need to run it. So, but alright, I got the iron plates and the battery alloy plates and steel plates and all that made up. So let's take a look at that. Power storage, they want us to make these battery husks, 5 of these. So we're just going to need 10 cables, which we've got. We'll go ahead and set that up. And now that's it. Cool. So let's go ahead and grab the component bag and see what we get. We got a bunch more conveyor modules. Seems to be what we generally get from my experience. So now, oh, look at that. We have opened up 2 new quests, solid filling and fluid filling. It wants to make the basic canning machine, which don't we... Oh, we need the fluid solid canning machine. And fluid filling. Fluid extractor, fluid canner. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get our... let's see. Is it not the... Not that one? The fluid solid canning machine. That's what we want. Okay. So we'll need 10 item casings. Oh, you know what? I forgot to make 10 plates. Shoot. Well, it won't take a second to do that. We just need, what, 7 of them? Yeah. Okay. So while we get the rest of the stuff prepped, I'll have that running. And what we need here... what was it? The wrench. I've already got that. Okay. So let's get our iron put in, our wrench, get our machine frame. Let's go ahead and grab an electronic circuit. But yeah, I feel like having the clusters being made with that, it's going to be a lot less of a headache on me in the long run. And then we just have you know, a section that we can just come in, throw our metals in there, and just let it go. Where did this need to go to make these? Oh, okay. What the? Okay. There we go. And then we should just be able to shift click this in. That'll get us our fluid solid canning machine. So let's go ahead and break that. Put our wire down, and there we go. Okay. Reticulants. To make industrial biomass, you need to set the canning machine to enrich mode by clicking the button in the middle, then put biochaff into the slot just above the button. You also need to pump water into the tank. Biomass is used for making biogas in an IC2 fermenter or GT distillation tower. Okay, so we're going to have to pump water in. That's not really a problem. because it just so happens we have this right here. And let's see, fluid enriched tanker cell, yeah. And where's our biochaff? I think I put it into here, yes. Alright, and we'll throw this, no, fluid enrich, there we go. And it'll take a little while, but it should start making our biomass. So we'll give it just a second, make sure everything's going good. Yep, IC2 biomass. 1,000 millibuckets. Now, for the quest, they want us to turn in 10,000 millibuckets. So we actually don't have enough. So this is what, in the macerator, plant balls, which I believe was wheat, right? And, where did I put that in? Was it the centrifuge? I can't recall. Okay. Plant balls in the compressor. Okay. So let's go ahead and throw this wheat, 32 of it, into here, and it'll start compressing. Now I know the episode's running kinda long, kind of on the long side, but let's go ahead and make our extruder shaped plate. If we recall, that is the wire cutters with the, let's see, hammer, file, and then we need our wire cutters. Leave these ones, yeah. And that'll get us that. Cutting, they want us to make the basic cutting machine. Allows us to cut objects, usually blocks, into smaller pieces. Requires water or lubricant to operate. When using lubricant, operation takes half the time and thus half the energy. Can be used, for example, to cut gem blocks like diamond blocks into gem plates. Also, you can get 6 wooden planks from just one log. That's what we want. 4 planks and 2 wood pulps can be compressed to wooden plate, which acts mostly as a wooden plank. Okay. Cutting wool with this machine will yield 2 carpets per wool, as opposed with handcrafting where you get 15 carpets per wool, or 1.5 carpet per wool. Okay, so we definitely want this basic cutting machine. Oh, now that's something we don't have. Diamond saw blade. It needs a cobalt brass gear. Oh, cobalt brass. Cobalt brass. Let's see. Can we do this in the alloy smelter? Yes. I know it said in the quest book how to make it, but yeah, let's take a look. To make cobalt brass, you need to combine following dust: 7 brass dust, 1 cobalt dust, and 1 aluminum dust. Oh, I don't believe I have any cobalt, do I? I think I found some before, but I don't believe we currently have any, so I'll probably have to do some mining between this episode. Yeah, I'll do some mining between this episode and next, and we'll get that set up, next episode. Let's see. Let's see how our plant balls are doing, so we can get that quest turned in. There it is. That's 8,000. Okay, I wonder if we can put this in our fluid tank. That would be awesome if we could. So let's try that. And let's just, can we just hook it up right here maybe? Extract. Always active? Yes, there we go. We're getting our biomass now, and let's go ahead and throw these. Paper sale. Take that. Take that. Oh, that's right. We need biochaff. So we need to run this through. What was it again? Macerator. Okay. Not a problem. Well, kind of a problem. Let's see. Yeah, and then we should be able to use this as a power source with our, was it the diesel generator? Let's see. I believe it's the diesel generator. Let me double check here. Biomass. Methane. Yeah, so we'll use biomass with our diesel generator. So I'm hoping we can get like a better power source, because I know steam is really not ideal. I really don't like having to go to the nether to get our lava. It's honestly kind of a pain. Let's take a look at this basic canning machine. See, this one's not too bad. Let's actually go ahead and make this really quick. Actually, I'm just going to grab a bit of this stuff, and we'll try to throw these last couple together really fast. Yeah, we should be... Let's see, basic canning machine, there we go. And that'll get us that one, and then the other quest is for the... Oh, we need the fluid extractor and fluid canner. Alright, we'll save that one for next episode as well. But let's get this one set up really quick. Oh, you know what? I'm out of 10 cables. I've got red alloy cables. I've got black carpet. I've got copper cables. Okay. It was black carpet and string. Okay, I want to make sure. You know what? There we go. We have enough. 10 and black carpet. Okay. I need to get the sheep moved over between this episode and next. I totally forgot to make a golden lasso before I went over there. I don't know whatever happened to ours. I know we had one, but we lost it. Okay, and so this basic canning machine inserts solid materials into containers. For example, it can be used to fill tin cans with food or fill battery holes with cadmium, sodium, or lithium. So, cadmium, sodium, or lithium. Didn't we have... No. Okay, how do you get... Oh, you know what? I bet it tells right here. Yeah, cadmium batteries. Difficult element to obtain. You can centrifuge purified sphalerite or centrifuge rare earth, which in turn is best obtained by electrolyzing. Okay, a lot of stuff there. Sodium. Okay, let's see. The sphalerite, we do have that, I believe. Maybe not. Okay. I think I found sphalerite before, but I may not have had the pick to mine it or something at the time, or just didn't mine it. I don't know. Well, where'd my other... Oh. Okay. Let me cut camera for just a second. I'm going to get the rest of this stuff processed so we can turn this quest in really quick before we end out the episode. Okay, welcome back. I decided, I think from now on, to make these, this biochaff, we're going to start just macerating potatoes. Because you don't, like with the wheat, you have to compress it. And so it's like an extra step. But if you notice, like shrubs, seeds, cactus, carrots, weeds, all this stuff. I might actually set up an automatic cactus farm between this episode and next, actually. Because, you know, those are easy, just vanilla mechanics to set up. And that way, maybe have an automatic cactus farm and then have it feed into there to make the biochaff, then that feed out, of course, to the canning machine. Yeah. So, but anyway, we've got this quest ready to go. So we'll select task, click it on there, and set this up to extract and complete this quest for us. You know what? I totally forgot to... I got a stack of iron ore out to stick in here, and forgot to run it over here really quick. So I imagine between this episode and next, I'm going to be processing a lot of metals. And we have 7 recipes that we can keep. So I figure we'll do like tin, copper, iron, you know, stuff like that, that we do tend to use a lot. I drained all of it. Okay, whatever. And so now we've got that quest totally completed. So let's go ahead and take our component bag, I think. I hope we don't get conveyors. Oh, what do you know? We get conveyors. Okay. And we also finished this quest here, so let's go ahead and turn that in just really quick. We're going to pick material bag this time. Just out of curiosity, what did we get? Huh. Okay. Oh, that's right, we haven't opened it yet. We got 28 steel. Now I will take that, definitely. Definitely take that. Anyway, let's take one quick look before we end out the episode at this new quest here. Oh, it's for upgrades. So that way we can have them automatically eject and pull and different stuff like that. So, these will come in handy, I think, for certain situations. However, with the conduit pipes, I don't mind it too much. But I might use it, you know, here and there a little bit. So we'll see. But we'll maybe get into that next episode. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I know it's running kind of long, and I apologize. I do feel like we've got quite a bit done, and I'm happy about that. So. But if you enjoyed the episode, please, as always, comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. It's very much appreciated. And, ooh, I like it. Like I said, next episode we'll probably start, well, we'll get more, you know, into a bit more machines. And we might even do a little bit of Thaumcraft. There's some stuff I'd like to do with that, but we'll see. And between this episode and that one, I'm going to do a bit more building. I'm going to do probably a little bit of mining and a whole lot of processing. With this new setup, it's really nice, like, processing the stuff this way, because as you notice, I just processed like a whole stack of iron in fairly no time at all. So, and it's triple output, so it's life just got a whole lot easier for us. But anyway, I guess I'll end it there. So until next episode, do take care, and I will see you then.